Former Georgia Republican Senator Kelly Loeffler hit the campaign trail on Monday for Republican Senate nominee Herschel Walker. Walker is currently facing incumbent Senator Raphael Warnock in a runoff after both men failed to reach 50% in the November election. Loeffler lost to Warnock in early 2021 in a similar runoff. She had been appointed to the Senate seat currently contested by Walker by Governor Brian Kemp after the resignation of Senator Johnny Isakson. Loeffler has kept a low profile since her stunning loss in 2021, though she remains a supporter of Peach State Republicans.
Hello, Georgia. Oh my God, I love seeing y'all here. Now, this feels like about 2 years ago we were in this same spot. Can you believe it? 2 years ago. And if you don't believe elections have consequences, look what has happened in the last 2 years. We've seen it firsthand right here in Georgia. So I'm here tonight along with these incredible women. And by the way, not every strong American woman is a liberal. So we are going to make sure that Washington, the media, the mainstream media, everyone knows what's going on here in Georgia. So let me tell you a little bit about what Chuck Schumer said when our election came up. He said, yes, boo, he said, now we take Georgia, then we change America. Well, look what happened in the last 2 years. We took the strongest economy recovery that we ever had, and they tanked it. They opened the borders. They let crime skyrocket. They let our kids get indoctrinated in schools. And Raphael Warnock went to Washington. Stacey Abrams, hand-picked Senate candidate, went to Washington and voted for mask mandates. He voted for open borders. He voted for 87,000 IRS agents. Now, let me ask, I want to take a poll because I think some of the polling is wrong. How many of you are really tired of crime? Yeah, we're sick of it. We're done with it. Herschel Walker is going to stand and back the blue. How many of you are tired of open borders and fentanyl coming into this country? All right? And how many of you are tired for paying higher prices every day at the gas station and the grocery store? We're done, okay? But we can't do it without you. So we need everyone to be involved. And I want to thank you for being here. This is Thanksgiving, so it's time to be grateful. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful that we have the best Senate candidate we could ask for here in Georgia, Herschel Walker. All right? But let me tell you a little something about Raphael Warnock. When he went to Washington, not only did he take his shady past of being arrested around child abuse allegations, of running over his wife, of things like, operating a home where he's tried to evict people, on and on. He's taken that record to Washington. He won't even talk about his own record in his ads. He's walking the dog in ads again because he can't tell you what he's done in Washington. Okay, so you should ask yourself, why is he running the same ad he ran 2 years ago? Why is Stacey Abrams, hand-picked candidate for Senate, hiding from his record? Okay, so we've got to talk about something here, though. Herschel Walker, why is he the right man for the job? Because he loves Georgia. He loves America. Who loves America? All right, if you love America, you have to know that America is counting on us in Georgia. And you know what the mainstream media says? The Democrats won the Senate. It's over. This election doesn't matter. That is misinformation. You know what goes on in Washington? If we lose the Senate, we lose our power sharing agreement across the aisle at the Democrats. They will get total control to pack the courts, have D.C. statehood, make sure that our borders remain open. They will take this country completely away from us if we don't stand strong now. So not only do I need y'all to vote for Herschel, I need to make sure you talk to 10, 20, 30, 40 of your friends, your family. Have the fights around the Thanksgiving table about why it's so important to vote for Herschel Walker and that everyone needs to get out and do it right away. Let me tell you what Herschel will do. He will stand with our men and women of law enforcement. He'll stand with our military. He'll stand against woke indoctrination in our schools. He'll stand with our governor, Governor Kemp, to make sure that he has an ally in Washington and that we get the radical liberals out of Washington. But let me tell you something about Herschel. I know he's up for the job. So I've known Herschel for years. I asked him, I said, Herschel, how do you do that Heisman pose? Like, what's that Heisman pose? And he looked at me and he said, Kelly, It's a stiff arm with a smile. And I said, okay, that's exactly right. He is going to give Washington the stiff arm with a smile, and he's going to stand up for you. He's going to stand up for you, and he's going to stand up for you. And he's going to fight for our kids, for our small businesses, for our farmers, for our military, for our police officers, and he's going to make sure you finally have a voice in Washington. So without further ado, I could not be more honored and humbled to introduce my great friend, our future U.S. Senator Herschel